Hi everyone, I'm Red Hill Eagle, and this is a return to me playing Starforged for YouTube. Rookie gamer failed, but I'm back. I'm trying again. I've had a lot of help, especially from Joshua Meehan, thank you very much, and I've been checking out some podcasts and YouTube channels of which I acknowledged at the start of this video, and I'm sure there's many more out there that I will get around to watching or listening to. So, first of all, what is a Skaii? Well, think of a race like the Daleks, okay? The most evil beings. They have no sense of morals whatsoever. Anything that isn't pure Skaii, they want rid of from the entire universe. They are the most evil thing you will ever come across. They are androids, robots of some kind, and it's my job, a character I've created called Dawn Skaii. It's her mission in life, it's her vow to rid the galaxy of every single Skaii. Whether she ends up doing that, we'll have to wait and see. This is just an intro video really. I want to show you what I've done to prepare. I've already created the character, I've already set out my truths. Let's go and take a look. This isn't quite how I wanted to show it on screen. I wanted each truth to come up individually, but the editor I'm using doesn't have a great titles function, and it would have just taken too long to save each individual one as a JPEG on Photoshop. So without further ado, I won't go through these in great detail because I'm sure you've seen them all before. First of all, we escaped a war, and the final battle was with AI, and I've decided to make that the Skaii. Mysterious alien gates provided the way to the forge. We have made our mark, but energy storms threaten progress. Vows are sworn on black iron. Laws and governance vary across domains. Our gods failed us, we left them behind. There are still some people that believe in something. Religion exists, but it's very rare. Magic does not exist. Network of data hubs allows communication across vast distances, so we do have something akin to the internet. Medical attention is available in large communities, not so much in small towns, and you might have some, in very small communities, you might have one person who knows a little bit about medication. The AI came with us to the Forge from the old world, and it's still prevalent today. There's a lack of resources, means few wars, but they do exist. Life is diverse in the Forge and can be found in some areas, so I wanted to say abundant, but abundant might be the wrong word to use. It's around. Civilizations rose and fell in the Forge eons ago, and evidence shows us that from ruins and archaeological digs and that sort of thing. And stories of horrors in the Forge is all nonsense. Or is it? I was present when the Skaii took hold of U-265A. I had a choice. There's always a choice. I took the cowardly way out. I chose to save myself and let the people I knew fend for themselves. Maybe they survived, although I seriously doubt it. Would I change things if I could go back? Without a doubt. I'd swap my life now. This life with this vow that I have sworn. I'd swap it with any number of those I left behind as the Skaii closed in on the settlements, the towns and cities that burned 100 suns. The Skaii took no prisoners. They took no slaves. Just erased every living thing that wasn't one of their own. And now I carry this burden, this vow, to destroy every single last Skaii in existence. But if I could go back now, I would swap my life with any of those people that perished on U-265A. Yes, I still am using Stargazer. I think it's useful for someone like me. It's got its faults, it's not perfect, but it works, I think. However, additionally, I will be using lots of pen and paper this time round. I won't show you that on camera, it's going to be a pain in the backside to film. If ever I get a digital graphics pad, then that may change, but at the moment I'll just have a few things that I'll write down, draw diagrams, that sort of thing, just to help me along. Thanks again to Joshua Meehan for the tip on that one. At the moment my sector is blank. It will stay blank until I find things throughout the story. I'm not going to immediately put them in. I'm going to find them as the adventure plays out and then add them to the sector section of Stargazer. So let's go through the character sheet. I am Dawn Skaii, she, her. My call sign is Shadow. My momentum, health, spirit and supply, you know they all start where they start. Edge is 2, heart 1, iron 3, shadow 2, wits 1. I have a pistol, a comms device and a universal translator so I can understand other languages. My assets, I am a weapon master, explorer, I have a utility bot as a companion, and my starship is called Stardust. My utility bot, by the way, is called Echo. My starship I stole from a drug lord after a long and exhausting night of cards. The wretched criminal couldn't help but cheat his way to a fortune. It was only right I take something from him. Not that Stardust will ever cover the costs of the money he stole from us that night. Rickety and old by most of the standards expected in the Forge now, it's still powered by energy systems from the before times. But I've learned to love Stardust. We've been through and survived a few scrapes together over the years. My background vow, I vow on my black iron ring to wipe out every last stinking Skada from the skies. That's my epic vow. The way I'll be doing this series though is a little bit more episodic, so I'll have smaller vows for smaller adventures, but the overall vow of course is to destroy every last Skada. I think where I went wrong last time was I just went immediately smack bang straight into the story of my epic vow, and I don't think that's the way to go about it. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll join me for this new series. Unfortunately the last series didn't pan out. It was an experiment. I underestimated the game and I've had a lot of help since. So hopefully this one will pan out very differently, and I do hope you'll join me in the adventures of Dawn Skaii, Skada Killer.